All right, today's video is going to cover the NXG Through Frame Slide by Norco Industries or BAL RV Products. In this situation, the slide room is going out and it's touching at the top, but it's not touching at the bottom. You still have a little bit of a gap and you need that slide box to go out just a little bit further on the NXG Through Frame Slide. This will be even on both sides. This wouldn't be a situation where you need to adjust the end condition heads or anything like that. We're going to go outside, show you underneath the slide box on the actuator itself, how to go ahead and readjust this to where the room's sealing in the out position. Now that we're underneath the slide out box, we're looking at the actuator coming through the end condition. We're wanting that room to go out a little bit further. In order to achieve this, we take our 1.1/8, or if you do have an 1 1/16, that works really well for this outside nut, which is a nylon locking nut. You can break away the 1 1/8 behind it. Makes it a little easier to get that nut loose on the outside. Don't want to break it away too much. The first thing you want to look at here is on the end of that nylon, ensure that you have room to drive that room out a little bit further. This may be a different situation where you may need to move the actuator and its mounting bracket up inside the underbelly underneath the subfloor of the unit in between the main rails in order to achieve this move. If that ends up being one of those situations, contact us and we can walk you through that repair. I do have another inch or so, and that's exactly what I'm looking for as far as another inch to go out and get a nice tight seal. I'm going to take my 1 1/16 speed wrench, go on my nylon nut, and I'm going to loosen it up until the end of my actuator, the threaded rod area, is flush with the nut. I still want threads maintaining contact with that nylon locking area of the nut. Now that I'm out there and I'm achieving the extra inch of travel I need in the out position or out direction, I can go ahead and go inside the unit. I can bump this room in until it comes up and starts to grab the outside of the bracket, the mounting bracket on the end condition. Okay, now that you're on the inside of the coach, you're going to run the room until that outside nylon nut starts to grab the room and pull it in. Once it starts to do that, you can go back outside underneath the slide and run that stop nut on the back side of the bracket back up tight up against it. Now that you're back underneath the unit, take this stop nut, get it tight up against the back side of the actuator mounting bracket. Once it's tight, before you tighten everything down, just finger snug it, get it snugged up against there, cycle the room out, ensure that you're getting the nice tight proper seal on the inside. Once you've achieved that, remember to come out here and lock these two back down up against each other. You can do that by using the back nut, stop nut, or getting on the outside nylon nut and squeezing it down to the bracket. That's your adjustments to move that box a little bit further out to achieve that tight seal at the bottom on the inside outstroke.